This is a quick demonstration on how to use the track changes and comments function within Microsoft Word. And I'm in Microsoft Word 2010, but this function has been around at least since 2003, but it may not be located in the same place. But let's learn some basics, and I think you can use this in any version of Microsoft Word. Okay, so what we're going to learn today is about on the Review tab. So typically we hang out on the Home tab, but these functions are going to be on the Review tab. Why would you use track changes or the comment function? Let's say someone asked you to review a document and make updates and comment on it, and then before making those changes final, you want to review each of those changes as well as each of those comments individually to make sure you think that that is a valid comment. So let's dive in and take a look at that. So in order to track changes, all you have to do is click on the Track Changes button. And actually, someone else has commented on this. It was really me as a different username. And so when I turned it on, it changed the view of this document, and it showed me that I have some comments. So we have three basic things to look for. This is a comment. That's the first thing we can look for. The second thing we can look for is deletions, and deletions have strike-throughs. And the third thing we can look for is insertions. So comments, deletions, and insertions. And between those things you can get a lot done in a document. So let's look at how we did that. First off, let me say that I want to make a comment on this sentence. I have strong feelings about it and I need to make a comment. I can highlight that sentence, click New Comment, and now I get to say what I like about that comment. Now, hovering over the comment will show when I made that comment, also who made that comment, as well as hovering over this item to the balloon to the right. So that's a comment, and that's how we make comments. Now let's say I want to change some of the text. I don't think the word appropriate should be here. I think the words add words should be there, which makes no sense, but you know, for our purposes. So here I've deleted one word and I added a word here. Now the last thing I wish that I'd like to do is I'd like to change some formatting. So let's say I want to make email bold. I'm going to do that by holding down Control and tapping the letter B as in boy, and that's going to bold the word email. Now actually it's not showing the bolded function because I have the original show markup, so let's kind of investigate this. We can view this document in a number of ways. I could look at the original. I could look up the original with markup, or I could look at the final, okay, and see that the final has the bolded. It has that a catalog number in, whereas my original had a deleted insert catalog number and it had that insertion. So these are just different ways to look at the document. So if you're getting overwhelmed by clutter, then just pick final without the markup. So the other thing that you might want to do is turn off track changes. So let me just show you what happens if I got to show markup again. And if I turn this off and I delete, I just hit backspace and I deleted telephone, I'm not getting any indication that I've done that. I've not tracked that change. So I'm going to do a Control Z, which is undo, so that brings that telephone back. And now I'm going to click Track Changes to turn that back on, and now when I delete that, it shows me that I've deleted it. I also get an indicator here in the margin that I have something going on. This won't print. This is a function of the track changes. So you now know how to make a comment. You know how to track changes. If I wanted to, I would save this and send it back to the original author. Now, as the original author, I'd want to go through and accept or reject the changes. And you could do it with these buttons up here, but sometimes I get confused on which one I'm at. So I prefer to right-click on the highlighted things. Oh, and this is just a comment, so I can delete it. Let's say I've taken care of this and I've added my information. I could delete that. Or here's a deletion. I could accept that deletion, and now it's gone. I'm going to undo by do a Control Z. I could reject it, and then it's going to go away. So this is commenting, tracking changes, and then lastly accepting or rejecting those changes. And that is the review panel, or tab rather, in Microsoft Word. I hope that's useful to you.